A Sioux Falls restaurant that has quickly become well known in the community is celebrating 1 year since opening its doors.
Last summer, Bibisol welcomed in hungry guests and since then has even caught the eyes of a nationally recognized culinary foundation. In tonight's Eye on Keloland, Julia Lynn takes us inside to see how the owners are reflecting on the milestone.
What once stood an Irish gift shop on Phillips Avenue is now a Mexican restaurant that just hit 1 year in business.
Kind of unbelievable to us that we have been able to accomplish so much just in the first year.
Marcela Salas is one of the owners of Bibisol and says she's honored to carry on the tradition of this space by sharing her heritage with Sioux Falls.
It's really cool to just follow in the footsteps of the Murphys, bringing that cultural richness to downtown, Irish, now Mexican.
Last summer, the restaurant held its grand opening. However, that wasn't the first time Salas had shared her creations. She also owns Salas Salsa with her mom, Patricia Burbine, that's been in business since 2020.
I love to show the people different food because in Mexico is different food, North Mexico, South Mexico, it's totally different. It's not only the same food.
The two never thought making salsa at home would eventually turn into a full-blown restaurant.
This is my dream.
We're so grateful that people have supported us and welcomed us into this community, and we couldn't see ourselves anywhere else.
Within the year, Bibisol was recognized as semi-finalist for the James Beard Foundation, which is highly regarded in the culinary community.
It's really cool to be able to be recognized for what we've done so far, to me and to my family.
I'm just impressed by their work ethic every day, to be honest.
Her husband, Chris Nelson, is one of the co-owners and says he had a different idea of what Mexican food was before they met.
A lot of times it's expected with huge portions and for very cheap, free chips and salsa, but we make our salsa fresh every day and everything is made to order with all of their homemade ingredients. So yeah, I'm very proud of what they're able to put together.
Salas says part of what makes the food unique is a process called nixtamalization used to make the tortillas.
Every night we cook them in an alkaline solution, allow them to soak overnight, and then we grind it via volcanic stone grinder. So the masa that we get from that process is what we use to hand make all of our tortillas, our sopes, empanadas, and tostadas.
A process that customers can taste.
And there's not really anywhere that I'm familiar with that you can get made from scratch, fresh Mexican food, and it's just always a really high quality.
And over the last 12 months has reflected on its impact in the community.
What I've found to be most fun over the years is just people coming in and having a good experience.
And help people understand that just like, American food, there's so many different facets to Mexican food.
The people make me happy when I smell, say, hey, your food is amazing.
One physical symbol of growth comes in the shape of a banana tree at the center of the dining room. Nelson bought it over 5 years ago as they noticed it recently sprouted a special surprise.
To have it start to produce little bananas is something that we'd never seen before, but we kind of took it as a sign of celebrating our nuptials and celebrating kind of all the love that's been poured into Bibisol in our 1 year as well.
As it hopes to continue cooking up new flavors for its customers. With Eye on Keloland, I'm Julia Lynn.
And Bibisol says it's currently planting its own corn to harvest and make into tortillas. It says one goal is to make farm-to-table tortillas sell to the public.